Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Dr. Aina. My name is Nur Farina Natasha binti Shahifudin from class BA2734C. In this video, I will discuss about the topic I have selected, which is reskilling for resilience, building to competitive advantage through human capital. So, why is human capital important for our economy? They are our biggest asset to our country and are essential for both organizational success and national economic growth. Human capital refers to the extent beyond basic labor or technical skills, including in-depth knowledge, creativity, and problem-solving abilities that possessed by the employees within an organization. Moreover, human capital can also influence organizational development by enhancing productivity, performance, and retention. Organizations that prioritize human capital development are more likely to achieve consistent earnings and greater resilience during a crisis. To this day, Malaysia still faces challenging critical issues regarding its human capital development. Despite the significant investment made in education, a major crisis occurred when graduates are not fully utilizing their qualification, especially in low-skilled jobs, as stated by Jonathan Lee. He stated that the number of workers in skill-related underemployment has been increasing from 1.479 million in early 2019 to 1.76 million in the fourth quarter of 2025. He stressed that Malaysia has been grappling with the issue of brain drain because of the estimated 5.5% of Malaysians currently working overseas, yet a figure higher than the global average of around 3.3%. Therefore, this significantly undermines human capital in developing countries by depleting skilled labor, slowing production, and hindering economic growth. This journal highlights a few critical factors that constrain this nation's productivity growth. According to the authors of the article, they stated that there is a skill mismatch between what students learn in education institutions and the actual demands of industries, especially in technical and digital sectors, which creates difficulties for graduates to meet current workforce expectations. Secondly, technical and vocational education and training, known as TVET, is still often viewed as a second-choice pathway compared to academic education, where it reduces student participation despite the high industry demand for skilled workers. Lastly, there are still inclusion gaps affecting women, rural communities, and persons with disabilities, which can reduce equal participation in workforce development and national productivity growth. Despite the challenges that I have mentioned, Mastura Khairi discussed that there are several proven ways that human capital management can improve workforce performance. First, conducting human capital assessment to identify strengths and gaps, and for example, is through performance management. It is easier to measure the KPIs and conduct appraisal reviews, so employers may know which employee performed well or poorly without bias, which could prevent moral damage and retention. It helps both employer and employee when there are performance issues that involves disciplinary action, role changes, or termination consideration. Secondly, through training and developmental programs, it can help enhance the performance of the employees and help with their career growth. For example, as an employer, avoiding designing random training and assign targeted learning coaching, workshops, or role-specific technical skills. Then, let's compare the result before and after they attended the training programs to see if there is any improvement. Lastly, by implementing onboarding, it can reducing the percentage of bad hires and ensuring new employees can learn about the company, job expectation, policies, and compliance documentation from day one. Hiring fast without structure may waste time and resources, as it would lead to repeated retraining, frustration, and early resignation. One of the examples that implements reskilling strategy is Maxis, where the highly values its employees, which contributing to the company's success. So instead of hiring new technology experts, the company focuses on reskilling and upskilling its existing workforce to meet evolving industry demands. For example, they partnered with workshop platforms such as Coursera, and nearly 16,000 courses have been completed and 700 certification has been given to their employees. Moreover, Maxis also mentioned a Maxis Way 2.0 culture where the commitment to build a world-class and efficient to continue in providing meaningful opportunities for the people and upskilling the existing employee and capabilities. This shows that Maxis is highly considerate about the employee's career growth and to handle the change. So, to conclude, reskilling and resilient that built through human capital are mutually reinforcing. It empowers adaptability as resilient amplifies capacity, and together forming the cornerstone of human capital strategies for a dynamic, equitable, and future-ready workforce for a long term. That's all from me. Thank you.